Hey YouTube, this is SensaSean reporting in for another update. Today we're going to be updating my layout. I'm going to be updating you guys actually. So yesterday was the Boeing train show here in St. Louis, here in town. And I got some cool stuff that I think you guys might be interested in. So here we go. So first things first, I bought a speaker, a soundtrack speaker. Now this is for my unit number 911 because that unit right now is currently DCC ready. So I bought a decoder for it so I could put DCC and sound into it, and finally put out a review of 6920 and 911 at the same time. I also bought the 2262 Triclops SD60M at the show, and so that was a pretty good purchase, I think, for, from a friend of mine here in town. I also got these two CSX boxcars here. These are Athearn Roundhouse boxcars. They're pretty decent quality. At least they got metal wheels and proper trucks. They also have the McHenrys on them, which are going to get swapped out for K number 5s. Next up, I have a C&W boxcar, which is made by Athearn RTR. And that car is then going to get weathered. I'm going to slowly start weathering a lot of my freight cars because I don't want to weather them, but at the same time, I think I should, because I think it would be good for the layout to have to give them a light weathering, not heavy. Some cars are going to be heavier and some aren't. I'm getting some cars in the mail that are weathered, and it's just not going to look right. It's just if all the cars are clean and not weathered. So that's with that. So then next up we have a Oregon, California and Eastern Railway Company boxcar, which is the OCE, which is the boxcar of the Greeley Model Railroad Museum in Greeley, Colorado. I got this car from Michelle Kempema. Next up we have, and that OCE car is also made by Atlas. Next up, another Atlas car is a Union Pacific Gone. This car is also going to get some actual reflective striping on it. I think that's going to make it look great. Next up is The Rock Gone. I bought this. I got this from a friend, and it's going to get some weathering on it. The only reason why I'm getting some of the stuff that's The Rock is because of The Rock auto rack that I have. I kind of like the color on it, and I think it would look good with a little bit of weathering. Next up we have obviously the Route Rock boxcar, which is made by Atlas. Or no, Athearn. No, it's Atlas. No, is it? I don't know, I can't remember. Anyway, that's going to get a little bit of weathering on it. Obviously then, clearly sitting behind the boxcar is the Union Pacific 844. This I also got at the train show. Because I've got a big boy and I've got a Challenger, and the only 4x4s I had was a Great Northern GNS2 and an SP GS6 class. So I wanted an FEF-3. I've been wanting one for a while. I finally bit the bullet and bought one. Also sitting on this train, but not on video, is I bought a lounge car and a dome car in Union Pacific scheme. I got those from a buddy of mine. Let's see. I've traded 3 tankers off for some railbox stuff from Athearn, so I'm hoping to get that going. Obviously, with 844 is going to be coming a review, so expect a review soon of 844. Probably not within a few weeks. I will review it once I put Tsunami 2 in it, because right now it's got Tsunami 1, and I really would rather review it with Tsunami 2 because I prefer Tsunami 2. I know Lockstone has a file for the 844. But I would rather have Tsunami 2, as it would be a much easier install to take the Tsunami 1 board out of the tender and just drop in a Tsunami 2 board for this. Use the same speakers and everything, and it'll all be good. And then obviously the LEDs are going to come out. There's yellow, amber LEDs. They're going to come out, and it's going to get replaced with white LEDs because I prefer white. 2262, the UP Triclops, is going to go along with my two other Triclopses, the one being a BN, the other one being a UP. And so I'm hoping to be able to pull a pretty decent sized train with that. My pre-order for Intermountain, I have three more tier 4s on pre-order. I can't rattle off the numbers right now because I don't really remember what they are. But when I pay for them, and when my dealer tells me I need to pay for them, that's when I'm going to pay for them. And then they'll be shipped here. Then I will have a total of 8 Union Pacific tier 4s. So yeah, I've also got the Union Pacific George Bush Heritage Unit number 4141 on pre-order from Athearn Genesis. I'm hoping to run it alongside with 1943, and when I do that, that'll be pretty good. Everything is going to get Katie number 5s on it. If it doesn't have it, if they don't have them on already, everything will get replaced with Katie number 5s. Tankers get replaced with Katie number 118 shelf couplers. I need to replace all the couplers on my coal train to Katie number 5s. That's going to be... I've got a lot of cars to replace knuckle couplers on. I bought some High Cube boxcars, some Gunderson boxcars recently that have plastic couplers on them, and I need to replace all those with Katie number 5s with metal couplers because they don't hold very well. I prefer metal couplers. They hold a lot better than anything else. As you may have also seen, I got the AC6000 number 600 from Broadway Limited. I've already put out a review of this locomotive, so be sure to check the review out of that. That'll be my latest review of a locomotive. Like I said, next up review is of the 844 once that gets Tsunami 2 in it. Be on the lookout later this week for a surprise guest coming in. He and I are going to be... No, I'll just leave it for a surprise. I will upload the video on the same day. He'll be coming over on Wednesday. So do expect a video on Wednesday of a certain product review. It's going to be a collab between he and I, and I'm thinking this might be a start of something that we can do together. Be together on for a little bit. So anyway, this has been SensaSean signing off for now. See you later, guys. Bye.